is the truth. Make no mistake about it. This is the best performance versus the best opponent of his career. Jerome Boots Ennis has been saying this for the last several fights. He's been saying, look, you get me in there with Errol Spence Jr. or Terrence Crawford, I'm going to rise to the occasion. It's another gear that I can go to. It's just that these guys I'm fighting now, I'm so much better than them. I can beat them with my C+ game, my B- game. But get me in there with the creme de la creme. Get me in there with the best, and I'm going to put on a performance to show you that I am the truth. And that's exactly what Naoya Inoue, a.k.a. the Monster, did. He not only did that, but he did that and then some, as he dominated, destroyed, and dismantled Stephen Fulton in a fight that I thought was a 50-50 fight going into it. I picked Fulton to win by split decision. I recognized that Inoue was the truth. I recognized that he was a perennial pound-for-pound fighter. Make no mistake about it, but I did not think he would be able to dominate Fulton in the manner he did today. I thought Fulton's speed, I thought him being a naturally bigger guy, I thought his technical superiority going into that fight that I thought he had was going to be the difference in the fight. But when it got down to it, Inoue beat him, outboxed him, had more power. He was technically superior. He had a better jab. He was always in position to get off his punches. At one point, he was running down Fulton and he's retreating, and he was throwing punches while he was running toward him. Never seen that before in a boxing ring. This guy is a special talent. This guy is a special fighter. This guy is the truth. And I said in my prediction videos that the ultimate goal for Team Inoue is to take on Gervonta Tank Davis in a couple of years in a mega fight here in the United States of America. And he's well on his way. Now, he still got to take care of business at 122 pounds, become undisputed at 122 by the end of the year. And he still has the WBA and IBF belts to collect. Now, he is the WBO and WBC super bantamweight champion at 122 pounds. But he has 2 more belts to claim. And him and his team is looking to do that by the end of the year. Then move up to 126 and take on WBO featherweight champion Robeisy Ramirez, who's also an in-house fight for Inoue as his promoter. His Top Rank Boxing also promotes Robeisy Ramirez, who was on the undercard and was impressive in his own right, stopping his opponent in the 5th round. And he was in attendance, being an interested observer, watching Inoue destroy a guy that I had right outside of the top 10, Stephen Fulton. Now, Fulton was very hesitant on letting his hands go. Even his jab, man, he was pulling up on the jab, man. He was not extending the jab. He was not shooting the jab out with conviction. And the reason why he was doing that was because he was weary of the power. I can understand after getting caught with some shots, being weary of the power, but he came out in round 1 like he had read the press clips about the Monster having sick power. Guy being a guy that has a PhD and the one-hitter quitter. It seemed like he believed all that instead of saying, okay, you doing that to them and the level of opponents that you doing that to, I'm finna see if you can do that to me because I'm on a whole nother level. I'm not going to just assume that you have that type of crazy power. But it seemed like he came out there in the 1st round very, very hesitant, man. You know, shooting that lazy jab, pulling up on the jab, not committing to the right hand. And then he started getting hit with some shots, man. The hand speed difference was surprising to me, man. I knew that Inoue had the faster hands. I knew that he can get to his shots off at a higher clip because he throws those compact, short, accurate shots. But I didn't think he was going to be able to overwhelm Fulton with his speed. Fulton landed an occasional right hand, but it seems like to me that he was getting hit with the jab too much. He got hit with jabs at will from Inoue. And every time he got hit with a jab, he'll start moving his head, start doing the bob and weave. Man, you got to do the bob and weave before the jab come. Don't get hit with the jab and then start moving your head. It's too late now. He already snapped you with the jab. He's already connected with the jab. Then you want to do the head movement. He still has been coming to Inoue in the head movement, a la Joe Frazier. But he was getting hit with the jab, and then he's starting with the bob and weave, the head movement. It's too late, man. Just a disappointing performance by Fulton, but I think he was just overwhelmed with the power. Overwhelmed with the atmosphere of this fight. Even though the crowd was very, very civil, man. They crowds don't get into the fights like the American fans do or the UK fans do. They're very, very respectful of the fighters. They sit back and observe and watch the fight. You can hear the instruction from the fighter's corners, very, very clear. You're not going to be able to do that once you come to the United States and fight a big fight in Inoue. You're not going to be able to hear your corner. You're going to have to make the adjustments on your own or after each round. But once you're in there, man, you're going to have to do what you do, man. Do what you've been trained to do. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. But very, very interesting developments at 122 pounds as the new dog, the new kingpin in the super bantamweight division is no other than Naoya Inoue, aka the Monster. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Let me know your thoughts on Facebook, man, about what you thought about Inoue destroying Fulton in the manner that he destroyed him in. Did you anticipate that, or are you surprised like I was? Not that he won, because I went into this fight saying it was a 50-50 fight. Not surprised that he won the fight, but in the manner, the way he won the fight was very, very surprising to me. And I've got to give all credit to the Monster as being the truth and being the best guy at 122 pounds and below. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. And I holla.